remember what his typing is. I do not remember what his typing is. So we're just going to go for the Relic Song. My boy is just trying to set up. Okay, so he's going for the D-Dance. Please heal yourself. Yeah, super power. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Extreme Randomizer Nuzlocke. In the previous episode, we took on the 4th gym and Flannery, and we did end up suffering a pretty heavy loss to our team. But I did say I was going to do a teeny tiny bit of grinding. It actually turned out to be more than I expected. And I'm going to show you guys everything that kind of transpired, because a lot of things happened. And what's funny is that this episode, or in between this episode and the next, is supposed to be an even bigger grinding session, because now we're going to have access to Surf after we beat Norman today. But as you can tell by our box looks a little bit different. So I was saying how I wanted to get my desert encounter in the previous, in between episodes, just because I didn't want to make the grinding just be like, I don't know, 30 seconds long, a minute long, whatever. First and foremost, our Mega Mewtwo X did revert back to just a regular Mewtwo, which kind of sucks, because we lose the 100 base stats from it, but realistically it's still a Mewtwo at the end of the day, and if we have a Mewtwo with a bold nature, I really don't want to run Mega Mewtwo X. I'd rather run Y if possible, if doable. So I have Spicy in the box, and you might be wondering, you know, why did you put the Mewtwo, why did you put him in the box? And that's because our desert encounter, ironically enough, was a Kyogre. You can't write this shit. That's all I'm gonna say. You cannot write this shit at all. And the nice thing is, and this is how I normally play like randomizers like this. Even though Kyogre is technically a fire type, Kyogre can normally learn Surf. So it will have access to using that move, so we can actually, like, you know, travel to all these different places. I don't have to rely on somebody being my HM guy in order for it. And I don't have to teach it to Kangaskhan, because Kangaskhan is technically a water type, but I don't have to teach it to her. So that's the reason why I benched the Mewtwo. I know that Mewtwo and Kyogre, actually they share the same stats, but typically people would say Mewtwo's better than Kyogre. It's hard to say in this case. I think they're both pretty, you know, I don't want to say average, because average would make it seem like they're not good. They're both really, really solid, and it could go either way. I just want the Kyogre, because personally, Kyogre is my favorite legendary of all time. So go with him first, and then if something happens to him, unfortunately, then we bounce to the Mewtwo. Like, that seems like a win-win scenario to me. And then in the desert, of course, you get the Fossil, and our Fossil, and I'm showing you guys this. You see he's level 24. We got a Porygon Z from the Claw Fossil, which is super duper cool. The only thing that kind of sucks is the fact that it's a pure Steel type, and we already have a Steel type on the team with Meganium. Now, there was a small part of me, and this small part of me might still do this, depending on the evolution of either the Clang or the last mon we get to talk about, the Darumaka there at the bottom. Because, again, Porygon Z is my favorite Pokemon, ever. And if this ends up being the case, this team is going to be insane in terms of, like, mons that I enjoy using, / just, like, mons that have been good to me in this series. But we did, in fact, get a Porygon Z from the fossil, and you should have seen my face. I was so happy. And then last but not least, our egg. Now, I don't know if this is the case for the randomizers all the time. So, for whatever reason, the egg took a very, very long time to hatch. I'm pretty sure we saw that at not the beginning, but when we first tried to hatch the egg in the previous episode, I'm pretty sure we saw that. And I'm gonna go grab my water real quick, mainly because I got someone who's trying to be nosy right now. But the egg said that it was gonna take a very long time to hatch. And so, typically when that text prompts up, it means that you got something like either fully evolved or a legendary. Now, I know that Darumaka does not have a high step counter when it comes to hatching eggs. So I think that gets randomized too, but it kind of sucks because it was like 20 minutes for me to hatch this thing, and I was thinking of the promise of a potential, legendary, which realistically, I don't need another legendary on this team. I think, 2 is going to be enough. I would like to, have a Nuzlocke run like this where I feel like I don't need to use legendaries, but if they just keep handing them out to me and I keep catching them easily, then, I'm not going to knock it. But we do have a Darumaka. It is Dark and Steel, so I'm hoping we can get maybe like Iron Head or something like that on this guy before he evolves. We do have Night Slash, which is a good high critical hit ratio move. The only thing that may suck with Darmanitan is that it might actually be worse without Sheer Force. I mean, to be honest, we don't know what regular Darmanitan's ability is in this game. So, it is what it is. And I have turned on the Experience Share once again. Even though Sprout, Friction, and Mother Goose are over-leveled, half of our team is not. And in order for them to catch up, we need to have the Experience Share on. Because I'm not going to keep constantly switch training all this stuff. If possible, depending on how quickly I beat Norman's ass, because I am going to end up fighting all the trainers here in the gym. If I can get to the battle where we get the Mega Ring before we start the big grinding, spree, great. Absolutely wonderful. But otherwise, it's not like the end of the world. Because I want to see what, like, with the Mega Evolutions, like, what do we get on Kangaskhan? Like, what typing does it become? What ability does it get? Okay, so you gave your Lugia an X speed. You're weak to Steel, so you're either a Fairy type, you're an Ice type. Now, do I go for a Magma Storm? Nah, because that has a chance to miss. Magma Bomb does not have a chance to miss. So while Magma Bomb isn't necessarily a move that I thought would be good with Meganium, it's proved to be pretty freaking nice. Pretty freaking nice. I also did get a Heart Scale during grinding. I haven't used it yet, actually. Hold back. What the hell does that do? There's some of these moves like that, I think, that are literally just like event-only moves. Hold Back, I think, is one of them, because I'm pretty sure when this game dropped in 2014, 10 years ago, holy shit, the event Beldum you got from this game was... it had that move. I don't think you get it any other way. Yeah, I don't think you get it any other way. Gymnast Marcellus, got Staraptor. I should probably be leading with the Clang, huh? Because I would like to see what Clang is evolves into. It's a little under half, chip away. This is... I'm so glad we got Meganium as a steel type. That makes it so good. That did about the same as Magnet Bomb. Maybe a little bit less than Magnet Bomb, but that was very, very similar damage. Excuse me. That was gross. That was not a pleasant sound, feeling, all the above. Lock on? No. Thing is Darmanitan's pretty fast, and it's got a hell of an attack stat. I don't need any sort of setup type stuff. Unless I'm confident I can get off a setup move. Which I'm not always confident that that will be the case. So... and for those of you who are, you know, worried about the game being too easy and whatnot, trust me, around the corner, this game is about to get much, much harder for me. Okay, Magnet Bomb did a good amount. I think we outspeed, so as long as this doesn't resist, it was super effective. I was trying to get a physical fire move for Clang, and I think I even looked at what he could learn with like the heart scales, and I don't think there was really much of anything that I could give him, which is really like, it's actually annoying because it's like, even if he's not a fire type when it's a Clang, it still is nice for coverage, because coverage is always good. Coverage is good regardless, so when I don't have coverage, makes things a lot harder. Esper, I feel like I can never remember what typing this thing is. I'm pretty sure I fought this thing like 3 times so far in this series. You're weak to steel. Okay, good enough. Good enough. I thought about teaching, have I been in this room already? Yeah, I was already in there. So this one I need to go into. I thought about teaching Sketch to Kyogre to try and get Spore from Vivian. But I don't know, because we already have Yawn, so I don't need Spore, but Spore is still a good move to get. Okay, so that was hella resisted, so triple kick, get a crit. Okay, he got 2 crits in a row. I'm gonna go for the Fire Dance. I'm just curious to see how much this does. That's also resisted. I have no idea what this thing is. Wait, why did that only hit twice? Okay, so you resist flying, fire, and steel. I have no idea what typing this thing is. You must have super luck or something, or you're holding an item. Yeah, he resists my entire moveset. I have no idea what typing this thing is. Electric? This thing's got super luck, or it's holding a scope lens or something, because it has gotten like 6 crits on me in this fight alone. Oh no, he used the dire. Or no. Did he use an item to boost his critical hit ratio? I think he did. I'm pretty sure he did. Because I'm like, there's no way. There's no way he's getting this lucky. Door appears to be locked right now. Oh yeah? Of course it does. How convenient. Let me just... I went ahead and bought some more healing items. Because we had none. So... yeah, I made sure I did that. Because that was going to be crucial for something like this. Even if it seems like we're having an easy time in this Nuzlocke, I want to make sure that I don't overlook nothing. Because, like I said, just because I'm like 10 levels over now doesn't mean that it's easy for the entire rest of the game. Alright, so I know Slowbro typically has worse special defense than physical, so that does nothing. Alright, so... that also does nothing. Rock 2. Well, we know for sure you're not a rock type. We know for sure you're not a rock type. Yeah, this thing resists my entire moveset. I have no idea what to go for here. Maybe a ground move? Maybe? I'm gonna go to Sprout, because Sprout resists rock at least. Speed falls. Okay. I'm gonna go for the 1,000 arrows. Yep, that's super effective. But because that's physical, and Mega Slowbro has good physical defense, I actually don't know what its physical defense is when it's Mega. Oh, look at that. Eating that shit. Ugh. Eating that shit. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna go for the Relic Song, because this should kill. Alright? If this does not kill, I am gonna be floored. Like, he's so low on health. Just finish the job. Alright, 44, trying to learn Bolt. Ooh. I think I take that over Magna Bomb. Even though it's not a steel type, I think we take that over Magna Bomb. Aerial Ace, 100% would teach you that. And I think we get rid of... well, I get rid of one of these moves. I'm gonna get rid of Giga Drain. Because we're jolly. I think we're jolly, Darumaka. Yeah, we're jolly natured, which is like insanely good. That means it's gonna boost my speed, lower my worst stat, which is my special attack. I can't go Zen mode. And if it does evolve me in the Zen mode, I'd be in so much pain. So much pain. Alright, I'm gonna go for the attack order here. Oh my god. Really? Really? This is what we're doing? Just enough of that. Okay, so that does nothing. What about this? Critical hit. Please don't. Can't have anything nice here, man. Extra sensory? That could hurt, actually. Never mind. That didn't hurt at all. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. 44 for Sprout. Animus 22. Trying to learn Crafty Shield? No. I feel like these legends are not leveling up fast at all. I mean, we don't have a lucky egg yet. I don't even know. I mean, there's no guarantee that we do get a lucky egg, but... we're not getting nothing. I already battled you, right? Yeah. Alright. We battled all the trainers. As long as Norman doesn't kick our ass or take forever to beat, we're still on pace. And the nice thing is, with how we randomize this game, the static Latias, I believe, because we're playing Alpha Sapphire, gets randomized into another legendary with the capability of Mega Evolving. So I can get Diancie, I get Latias, or I can get Latios. I could get Mewtwo, but I would really only want Mewtwo for the Mega Stone. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so Doug Trio. I know this thing has paper frail defenses. It's going for Quiver Dance. Wow, okay. I was a little bit nervous there, but never mind. Trying to learn Vice Grip? No. No, no, no. Golem! I think we just switch. Just don't take any chances. Just go for the switch. Clean switch. I know we fought Golem earlier in the series. I don't remember what his typing is. I do not remember what his typing is. So we're just going to go for the Relic Song. My boy is just trying to set up. Okay, so he's going for the D-Dance. Please heal yourself. Yeah, super power. Nah, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up if you think I'm staying in. This is exactly why I told you. It does not matter if I'm 10 levels higher or not. Because you got shit like this that happens. Alright, Q-Charm gets activated. I think I just go for the Rock Slide. I mean, he could be a fighting type. But we get the kill. Because, oh, that crit 100% mattered. 100% it mattered. Well, actually, no. He was -2. He was -2 defense, so... that does play a little bit of a factor there. Alright, Avalugg. So Avalugg has... stupidly high defense, but not good special defense. So I think this is where I stay in.
And this is the one time where Scald is actually going to be my best move to go for. Like, look at that. It's going to go for the CC. We're going to take about half health from that. He does not outspeed me, so Scald will finish him off. We get to 45. Anime's 23. Alright, Cottony. Let's bring it back down. Bring it back down. Okay? This is another reason why I need a full team for situations like this. Go for the attack order because that's actually our strongest attacking move. Does knock out the Cottony. Dude, I'm gonna be like right there to 45, aren't I? And this is his ace. Okay. I'm glad that this is his ace. I mean, it still could be a problem. Hyper Fang. Okay, that does not a lot of damage. I'm gonna Bullet Punch. Yeah, fuck your Quick Claw. Wait, you're probably gonna heal here. Not a fan of that. You are healing here, though. So if you're a Steel type, then Fiery Dance is going to be super effective. Unless you're stealing something that resists fire. Damn. Is my special attack better than I think it is? Not really. Alright, Delcatty. Okay, so this is the issue we run into here. Normally Delcatty sucks, right? Normally. I don't know about it this time. I'm just gonna go for the Rock Slide. There's nothing. Don't sugarcoat it. Blaze Kick. Oh, easy. It's resisted. Rock Slide again. Alright. It's our 5th badge. That was a little bit tougher than I wanted it to be, but that's what happens when you have half a team, really. And now I have the ability to Mega Evolve, so I can test and see what Kangaskhan's. I'm getting scammed right now. I'm 100% getting scammed right now because Klang should have evolved. Because it hit 45. Unless I'm missing something important. Yeah, because he normally evolves at 49. Am I really gonna have to wait till 49? Alright, well, I mean, we just hit the 30-minute mark, basically. So, unfortunately, I didn't get to the Mega Evolution battle, so a lot of that, figuring out what, Clang is going to be when it evolves and all that stuff is unfortunately not going to be figured out in this episode. And it will more than likely be figured out during grinding. So, this grinding montage is going to be very similar to the one that we had before we fought Brawly, in that I'm going to go around, I'm going to battle all the trainers that I can to try to level up our team here. I'm going to try to let the lower level mons kind of take the lead here. But there's no guarantee that I'll keep them like that, just because it's gonna be rather difficult, because I don't know what levels we're gonna really be facing against, and if we really don't fight anything like insanely difficult or fully evolved for that matter, then we're not going to get a lot of XP out of it anyways. But I'm going to try my best. So, if you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you show your support by clicking that like button down below. It'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff regarding this series, or if you want to see the other series that we got going on, because we do have a rejuvenation series that we're doing as well. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that we gotta do. A lot of stuff. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and we'll see you guys next time with a brand new, I won't say brand new, but an updated team. And I probably will go over it, much like we did in this episode, what has changed. So, see you guys then.